your first alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Chad Crilly.
Things are heating up in the tropics, so we're going to spend some time here going over everything we know and everything you should know about Invest 97L, a tropical wave out here that is near Haiti and the Dominican Republic. You can see some of the thunderstorm tops growing taller. That's indicated by the bright orange colors. This is going to track west here over the next 24 hours. It is going to run into Cuba and Hispaniola, and these tropical systems do not like land. It tears them apart. So the chance of development into a depression or storm over the next, let's say, 2 days, 48 hours, is at 30%, fairly low. The next 7 days, so more so this weekend than any other time, that increases to a 70% chance, especially as this system enters the Gulf of Mexico. Here's what to know tonight. There is still a high level of uncertainty with this system, although we can tell you, and we weren't able to tell you this yesterday with confidence, this will be a Gulf storm. So now is the time to review your hurricane plans just in case. In a worst case scenario, conditions here in the Wiregrass will start to deteriorate as soon as Sunday evening. This is important as we look at our sea surface temperatures. Upper 80s, close to 90 degrees in our Gulf waters. So in a situation where this storm could stall over the sea, it wouldn't be great. It would allow for some possibly rapid intensification. That is just one scenario, but we want to let you know about it. I'm taking you over now to our tropical models. Sometimes these are referred to as spaghetti models. You're looking at several different computer models. All of them have a different idea of what may happen. Some of them bring the storm towards the Florida Big Bend, others near the Panhandle to the east of Destin near Panama City. This is a scenario where we could feel impacts locally. There's a couple of things that go into this when looking at the computer models, and I want to provide some context to you. So this is possibility number one. Here we are this evening. We have our tropical wave out here near Haiti, the Dominican Republic. It struggles to form over Cuba, the mountainous terrain, and then it emerges into the Gulf of Mexico and possibly forms as a tropical storm or a strong tropical depression moving onshore near Tampa. The reason that could happen in this first scenario is because of an area of low pressure, a trough of low pressure that swings in from the Great Lakes. So this would mean less time at sea for this, so a weaker storm, and keeps us here in the Wiregrass mainly dry. No impacts in scenario number one with that low pressure system. Scenario number two, and this is the less likely of the two scenarios, does bring the storm into the Gulf, so a similar story. And then we have a high pressure system over the Atlantic, another one over the central U.S. that blocks the steering flow. So this thing really slows down. It spends time over the Gulf of Mexico and possibly intensifies and brings some significant impacts near Panama City or to us here in the Wiregrass in the form of heavy amounts of rain and maybe even some severe weather. Again, that is the lesser likely option, but we're keeping track of it all. Other weather news tonight. It's hot outside. We have a heat advisory until 7 o'clock on Friday. So it feels like temperatures into tomorrow up to about 113 degrees. It is going to be dangerously hot, especially away from showers and thunderstorms. Notice the heat index tonight still above 100 degrees for many of us. 106 in Dothan, feels like 106 in Ozark, 107 in Enterprise. So don't let what's happening in the tropics overshadow the dangerous heat that we have ongoing. Your forecast on Friday starts us off near 80 degrees. We're into the mid-90s by 11, and then by 3 o'clock, a few scattered showers and thunderstorms developing. Air temperatures close to about 100 degrees, the heat index above that. A cold front moves in by Saturday. That increases the potential of some showers and storms, so thunderstorms likely then. Still feeling the effects of the front into Sunday, and then here's your question mark. What happens with the tropics? We're watching it very closely Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. If we don't deal with any effects from the tropics, it will be quite hot next week with temperatures building back into the mid-90s.